Hey there, how you doing? Hey, I'm gonna try something a little different here. I'm gonna use my marker board here in my office, and I wanna teach you some vocabulary change. Specifically, 3 words that I wanna ask you to eliminate from your daily use, from your vocabulary, and I'm gonna tell you what words to use in replace of these 3 words. So the 3 words are: number 1, worry. We're going to replace that word with something else. The second word we're going to talk about is the word should. Hope you can read that. And the third word we're going to talk about is the word busy. Busy. And I bet if you're like most people, you use all 3 of these words all the time, every day. So I'm going to move this a little closer. Instead of the word worry, I want you to start using the word aware. And it'll work literally every time. So instead of saying, hey, I'm worried about I'm worried that I'm not going to pay the bills this month. Say, I'm aware that we might have some financial stress. Or instead of worrying that your child is going to pass a class, be aware that your child may struggle a bit. But by taking the word worry out of your vocabulary and replacing it with aware, it frees you from the useless emotion of just ruminating and fretting over something that you have no control over anyway. So instead of worry, try using the word aware. Instead of the word should, I'd like you to use the word could. And again, it'll work in every situation. Instead of saying in past tense or future tense. So instead of saying, I should have eaten healthy last night, instead I had a pizza, you say, I could have eaten healthier last night, but I chose not to. But I had a choice. And instead of saying, I should run tomorrow, you say to yourself, I could run. So taking the word should out and replacing it with could gives you much more power and much more authority over your thinking and your choices that you make. And the third one, I just thought about this last week. I wrote a blog post on this. But instead of saying you're busy, let me back up. I was at a party a couple of weeks ago, and I met all these new people. Everybody very highly performing, very successful, most of them entrepreneurs. And literally, everyone I talked to, I said, hi, I'm Brett. What's your name? And they told me. I said, how are things going? Every one of them said, I'm busy, so busy. I'm crazy busy. And I would answer, well, I'm busy too. We're all busy. And I woke up the next morning thinking, no, busy is not the right answer. And I made a commitment. When somebody asks me how I'm doing, I'm going to say, fantastic, and I'm working on some really cool projects. Even if I'm not, I'm going to say that. I'm working on something really cool, something really important. And I'd like you to try that too. So instead of when somebody says, how are you? Don't say I'm busy. And actually try not to be busy on the little things. Instead, work on important things. And tell people, I'm fantastic and I'm working on some really cool projects. Fantastic, cool projects. I don't know if you can read that or not, but as a recap, instead of using the word worry, use the word aware. Instead of the word should, use the word could. And instead of being busy, 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 be fantastic and always working on some really cool projects. Hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.